Hey everybody, Invisiblekatana here doing a reaction and review for Marcelito Pomoy performing The Prayer by Celine Dion and Andrea Bocelli, or I'm not sure, it's a guy, so I'm not sure, it may be pronounced Andrea, I do not really know, so I do apologize for that. I just did a reaction for this of Marcelito Pomoy doing Power of Love by Celine Dion. And throughout that whole thing, I was like, I haven't heard his actual voice, but I bet it's 100% different from his singing voice. And for anyone who may not, if this is like your first time hearing him just, today, for randomly coming across my video, you are in for a surprise because this dude is really crazy as far as the voice that he can do. And having heard his voice in the intro of this video, I was like, I knew it. Like, I knew his voice was incredibly different. Like, I just figured it would be, but you would never guess that listening to this guy speak, that he would hit the octaves that he does. And we're gonna get into that because it's just crazy. Like I still can't believe it. It's just nuts. I wish I could hit the notes that he can hit. That is insane to me. Like, I just did my other video, so I said a lot of this, I don't want to repeat a lot of the same stuff, but it's a new perspective, because I was already like, this seems like it's dubbed, because it's just so perfect the way he's doing the voice, and now it's even crazier, because I've heard him speak in his, well, I mean, he was speaking English, but, he had his accent and everything, and to hear that from his actual voice is insane. Like, that'll be like me being able to hit some sort of, like, it's so different. Like, I feel like if he wanted to, I was wondering if he was going to do this. And like, neither of those voices sound like his actual voice too, so that adds another level to him being such a talented singer. Like, it's insane. Like, I can't believe he can do Celine Dion's voice like that. Like, it's so well done. It's insane. And now to hear him do another voice in another language as well. That's intense. Also, to go back and forth is not simple. To go from, like, deep stuff to, like, higher pitched stuff, different parts of the body for that. Especially because it's supposed to be two people, so you have to kind of, like him doing that, and then do like that quick breath he just did, and then he's going to another voice at some point, back to Celine Dion's portion. So, I know I stopped talking, I was just listening, but it's just crazy watching this. Like, I'm really enjoying this, and listening to him go back and forth. Of course, he's going back and forth, low and high, long notes, shorter notes, like, where he's just doing the lines. But it's really interesting to watch him kind of go through these different portions like this and go back and forth, not only, like I said, between two different octaves, which are quite different. It's not like he's like kind of medium and then he goes high. Like, that's deep, that's low. It's not super low, but that's low. And then to go from that to Celine Dion's super high, drastically different. It's very interesting to watch that. So Yeah, so that was crazy. Man, I really like watching. I might have to just find some other videos of this guy because just hearing his voice and it being so different from the way that he sings, it's just pretty interesting. Like it's crazy to hear his voice be so different. And then in this song compared to the last song where it was just Celine Dion, like that was just her song, just her by herself. In this one, it's a duet, and he does both versions. And like I said, he's going back and forth from low notes to high notes, and high notes to low notes technically because he started with Celine Dion. So to hear him do that, and not only do that, but also change language, which isn't, personally, changing octaves, I think is harder than changing language. You know the words, or even if you don't know like what the actual words mean, all you have to do in order to sing a song is know like the actual syllables and stuff like that. Sometimes it could be more difficult than others. Like I couldn't roll my R's, so if there was a certain song where that was a part of it, that would be more difficult for me because I can't specifically do that. But to actually do a language, and also I don't know, maybe it's just because of me personally, I don't have an issue with doing like the actual dialect of certain languages, so maybe that is a bit of a challenge, and I just know how to do that, so maybe that's why I think it's easy. So in general, all of that is difficult. I'll just put it that way. But he makes it work, and it's really fun to watch that, and it's crazy to hear him do. Like I could imagine if he did the guy's voice and it was deeper, but in general, it doesn't matter who you are. Celine Dion's voice is not exactly easy to replicate, or even to do high notes with at such a steady rate where it's not kind of bumpy. That's not easy to do, even if you're a girl. Like just because you can hit high notes doesn't mean you can do it perfectly. And not only can he hit super high notes, but he could do it perfectly, and he could switch back and forth as well from high to low, and also with different languages. And of course, neither of those are his first language either. So that's another huge portion. So it's definitely, it's quite impressive to watch that actually. Putting all those elements together, it's actually insane to watch. But really, really good. Absolutely well done, of course. Would love to know what you guys thought about this, so please comment below. Let me know your favorite parts about it, your least favorite parts about it. Of course, if you guys have any videos you want to see reactions to, whether it's music-based or, TV trailers, movie trailers, games, anything like that, even if it's just another random YouTube video, if you want to see me do a reaction, please put that down in the comment section below. And, of course, thanks for watching.